ultimate Sneeples. Today is Monday, which means it's Market Monday. Over this last week, we've had a lot of time to process the news of the Pro Tour, as well as the cards that have been spoiled, the new heroes. And so now we see an uptick of some cards which will be fitting into those decks, as well as people anticipating a format without Dromai. That's kind of where everything's looking right now with the news, but let's just jump straight into this. Starting it off with the Illusionist, we have Spectral Procession. This card went from $1.09 up to $2.33. That's a 113% increase. We know going into the new format, Enigma might be using this card because it involves Spectral Shields. So if we have a hero that's based around Spectral Shields, it's just an easy pickup to kind of put in your back pocket if it's used, especially because it's only around that dollar range. Still, even around $2 isn't the worst. It's one of the cards that we covered and picked these up before they're too late. That posted a couple days ago. If you have not seen it, I would totally check it out. This is talking about some cards that might be cheaper right now, which might be good in the future, which might go up. Check it out. Moving on, generic. Ripple Away. This card went from $2.99 all the way up to $6. That's a 100% increase. We know this might see play in the up and coming meta once Part the Misfill comes out due to the token clause of this card. Assassin, Infiltrate. This card went from $4.56 up to $9. That's gonna be around a 97% increase. Infiltrate is a beautiful card, especially if you're playing new in the up and coming set. Due to you get to banish more cards, you get to play more cards from the banish zone. It's pretty sweet. Ew, they're spreading the plague. This card went from $3 up to $4.21. That's gonna be a 40% increase. Yet again, another assassin card. People are thinking, yeah, assassins might be better once the new Part of Misfill cards come out. You remember we were talking about some struggling. Amnesia. This card went from $4.35 all the way up to $8.50. That's a 95% increase. These have been cooking for a little bit for a while now, and I'm pretty impressed. Brute or Warrior, Runner. This card went from $8.28 all the way up to $10. That's a 20% increase. It's one of those new cards, it's majestic, from heavy hitters, and it has a lot of power to it if you can meet its criteria. It has been a very average week. Nothing too crazy went up. We did see some great percentage gains, but nothing like exponential, nothing blew up, which is probably a good thing. We do know the new Part of Misfill is coming out soon, and that's going to shift the market. The other thing that's going to shift the market, we've got two big things coming up, is going to be Dromai is going to LL very soon. Most likely in the first week of ProQuest, she'll be gone. So that's going to lead us to a new meta. Maybe Dory becomes a lot better, maybe Kano. We're going to have to find out. And with that being the case, some of the cards for that meta might move, and that'll move pretty quickly because it'll be halfway through the ProQuest, if not the first week of ProQuest it LLs. So then the market's gonna shift, the meta's gonna shift, people are gonna have to adapt very quickly. So we're gonna stay tuned for that. That's gonna be quite exciting. It's coming right up the corner. As well as when Part of the Misfill, when we get more spoilers, that's gonna move things. And then especially when the set comes out, the meta's gonna shift, cards are gonna go up like they always do. But we're here every Monday, so we're gonna go over it together and it's gonna be awesome. But I also wanna give a special shout out to our patrons. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.